Hi everybody, it's Miss Craig. This is again lesson 2 for the week of May 4th through the 8th, Dilations and Similarities in the Coordinate Plane, our Try It video. So remember, like all our other Try It videos, I'll just go over a few of the practice problems that are on the Try It page. Make sure you do all of them and use the answer key that's also attached on the Try It page. So the first one we're going to do is example 1. So if you haven't tried it yet, go ahead and try. And then when you're done, unpause the video to go over it. So first we have to plot A, B, C, D. So A is at 0, 1, so over 0, down to -1. B is -5, -4, so left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1, 2, 3, 4. C is 0, -3, so we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. I don't know what happened to our other point. 0, -3, there we go. And then D is, so this was A, B, C, and then D is 2, -5. So right 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is D. Then we would go ahead and connect our points. We have A, B, C, D. And now we are going to dilate it from the original by a factor of 3. Remember, when we are doing our dilations, we're either getting bigger or smaller. Since by factor is greater than 1, we know it's going to be larger. So for A, we are going to take 0, -1. We're multiplying both pieces by 3. So then A prime would be 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times -1 is -3. So now we can plot 0, -3. And that's going to be our, you can see it there, that's going to be our A prime. Now B was at -5, -4. So again, we're going to multiply both coordinates by 3 to get B prime. So B prime, 3 times -5 is -15. 3 times -4 is -12. So we're going to go left 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then down 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we have for C is 0, -3. Multiply them both by 3. C prime. So we would have 0, -9. So then when we plot it, over 0, down 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here, C prime. Oh, I forgot to put in B prime. And then finally for D was 2, -5. Multiply them both by 3. And D prime will be 6, -15. When we go to plot it, to the right 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 15. 2, 3, 4, here D prime, and then we can connect those. B, C, D. Again, same shape, it has just been enlarged. So next one we're going to go over is example 3. So if you haven't done it yet, pause the video, finish it, and then unpause when you're ready to go over it. Right, so now we're going to go over it. So A was 0, -12, so over 0, down 12. 12, so that's our A. B, negative 18, 0. So to the left 18, up 0. So there's our B. There's our B. C, negative 6, 12. So to the left, whoops, I don't know what happened to it. To the left 6. Up 12. 12. Here's our C. I don't know what happened to it. There we go. There's our C. And then D is 6, 6. So right 6, up 6. 6, up 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our D. Then we would go ahead and connect. So A, B, C, D. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and this time we are dilating by a factor of 1/3. So we know it's going to be between 0 and 1, it's going to shrink or get smaller. So now we're going to take A, which is 0, negative 12. We're multiplying by 1/3, but remember, multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So A prime, we take 0, cut it into thirds, we get 0. Negative 12, think of it as divided by 3, gives us negative 4. So A prime is going to be at 0, negative 4. So over 0, down 4. 4. And that's our A prime. Right? So B was at negative 18, 0. Again, we're multiplying by 1/3, which is the same as dividing them both by 3. So B prime would be negative 6, 0. So to the left 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down 0. So that's going to be our B prime. C was negative 6, 12. Again, 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So C prime would be negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So when we plot it, we'd have negative 2, 4. So to the left 2, up 4. And that is our C prime. And then finally, D was 6, 6. Again, 1/3. You could think of that as dividing it by 3. So D prime would be 6 divided by 3 is 2, 2. So then we would go right 2, up 2 for D prime. And then we would connect those. So again, we could see that it's the same shape. It's just been shrunk down. So the next one we're going to do is example 6. So again, pause the video if you haven't done it yet, and then odd pause when you're ready to go over it. All right, so this time we're trying to figure out what the factor was when we are from point D. So I think it's useful if we go ahead and plot point D. So we're going to plot point D, which was negative 3, 2. So to the left 3, up 2. So that's D. When we go to figure out I don't know what happened to the point. Here we go. All right, so when we go to find the scale factor, we only have to really look at one point to get that proportion. So I'm going to plot point A. So A was 12, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, up 2. That's point A. That's point A. I don't know why point D keeps going away. All right. And then we're going to plot A prime. So A prime was 0, 2. So over 0 up 2. That's our A prime. So when we go to find the scale factor, we go to find our scale factor, we're going to figure out how far So we're going to figure out how far it is from D to A prime and then D to A. So when we go from D to A prime, that was 1, 2, 3. From D to A was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if we simplify that fraction, my scale factor is 1/5. All right, so if you haven't done 8, go ahead and try 8. Pause the video and then come back. So again, we're going to find where D is. So D is at 1, -1. All right, so we're going to plot D at 1, -1. So to the right 1, down 1. So there's our D. And again, I find it easier to just do one of the points. We're going to find a point that'll be easy to count on. So I'm going to use the B's. So B is at -3, 7. So to the left 3, 2, 3, up 7. So there's our B. All right, and then we're going to do B prime. So B prime B prime is at 0, 1. Over 0, up 1 is our B prime. So in order to figure out that distance, we would be using the distance formula. So if we want to count, let's try to find another point that might be easier to grab or easier to count on. So let's try the C's. So C is over 1, up 11. All right, there's our C. Our C prime is at 1, 2, so over 1, up 2 is our C prime. And now that one's in a line with D, so it'll be easier to use. So again, when we go to find our proportion, our scale factor, we're going to go from D to C prime and then D to C. So if we're going from D to C prime, that's 1, 2, 3 units. And then if we go from D to C prime, that's 1, 11, 12 units. And then if we simplify that, we get a scale factor of 1/4. So next steps, make sure you go ahead and finish all your practice. If you're in My Name is Thomas, there's an activity 2, and then the Show What You Know assessment. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're all well, and we will talk next week.